music, let the show begin. Artist stories, real talk too. Every conversation, something new. Turn it up, don't miss a beat. Southern Soul with that hometown heat. Jenni-D's got the mic fired up. Welcome to Chopping It Up.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Chopping It Up. Tonight on Chopping It Up, we are sitting down with Mississippi's own Southern Soul Damo. From his beginnings in hip hop and R&B to finding his lane in Southern Soul, Damo is bringing his own sound, story, and energy to the genre. So y'all come on in, get comfortable, share the live, tag your people, because tonight we have got the one and only Southern Soul Damo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming on. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing well.
That's good. That's good.
So you have a very interesting story. I've done a little bit of research on you already. So you're from Mississippi, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how long have you actually been into the music industry?
A little over a decade. Wrote my first song in 2016. Two songs actually, but I started recording in 2019. Then I took a sabbatical, and I didn't start recording seriously until 2022.
Man, so you haven't been at it. Demond Hill, thank you so much for checking in. So you haven't really been in Southern Soul very long then.
I made my first blues song 2024. Mm-hmm.
Well, you moved quite a ways in such a short period of time.
Yeah, I look back at what I've done in blues, and I say the same thing, even though I know I got a long ways to go. But I have made a good leap from where I was before.
Nice. So you started out making more hip hop and R&B as DBN Damo.
Yes.
So why did you transition to Southern Soul? What made you come over?
Um, a little bit of it was jealousy. Because I got Eddie Blues in my hometown, Allen Maine, we got Boss Lady, Keon the Gentleman. But at the time, I was just hearing a lot of Eddie Blues music when I go to my family gatherings and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm y'all's family. Y'all ain't playing my music. Okay, so let me see if I can find a way to get y'all to play my music at family functions and at summer events. And
Right.
so I just tried my hand and listened to Judah Jones. My first song was actually a trail ride song. And when I did that, it got me my first show at a trail ride in my hometown in 2024.
Nice. Nice. So when did you realize that that's what was for you? After you done that first one and people started listening to it?
Now I would say it was after my second song that I did. It was called "Don't Want to Move On," and when I did that, I didn't expect to start getting shows or get that on the radio like I did. I just, I was just going with the motion because I love to do music. So I said, the first blues song got me a show, so let me just keep on with it. And then after I did "Don't Want to Move On," I got booked in Clarksdale, birthday parties. Then things just started going on from then with blues, so I decided to stick with it. And I said, since I'm from Mississippi, from the South, I was raised on blues. Maybe this is my calling. Maybe this is the genre that God put me here to make.
Yep, absolutely. Chicken Wayne, thank you so much for checking in. So what made you? So you started out with the R&B and hip hop.
Hmm.
So what's the difference between that and the Southern Soul for you? What's the difference? What's been the biggest difference?
For me, it's the elevation of my storytelling. And I say that because of how far I've come in life. Because when I was doing rap, I was in my 20s, but I was still fairly young. So I was running the streets. I ain't had nowhere to stay, living on my own pilot. So, and I used to listen to Rod Wave a lot. So rap was the only way that I saw that something that give me a purpose, because I knew I always loved music, but I just didn't know what lane I would take. But rap came, and I stuck with it for a while, and I put out a good catalog when it comes to rap, over 20 something songs.
Oh wow.
But the evolution of life is what changed, and what's the biggest difference, because the things I was rapping about, I wasn't going through anymore. I wasn't homeless anymore. Me and my mom, our relationship got better over time. So some of the things that I was going through while I was rapping, God moved me from those situations as I was transitioning to blues. Because as I was transitioning to blues, little did I know, he put my wife in my first show, and she seen me, and I didn't even know. So he was doing things for me to get me ready to transition. And I just had to stick with it, and that's what I did. That's what I've done. And it's been a great journey.
It sounds like it. So you're talking about the evolution of life, but how would you say you have evolved yourself?
Um,
Well, for one, you got married. You haven't been married.
yes,
You got a beautiful wife. I remember the photos from the wedding. You got a beautiful wife. Congratulations.
thank you.
But you haven't been married very long, have you?
I just got married last year.
Mm-hmm.
But the evolution of life and how it has evolved me. Like I said, I'm not running the streets no more like I'm a young guy like I was then. I'm more mature, more wise, more focused.
Mm-hmm.
I got more goals. I got a vision of where I want to go. And when I was rapping, I didn't have any of that. I was just an artist trying to find my way. But now that I transitioned to blues, it's like my life has transitioned as well. Because like you said, I've got married. I've got a stepdaughter who's like my own daughter. Family priorities are top of the line with the music. So as the music evolved, my life evolved with it. And I think it had to.
Yeah. We got Bruce J and CJ checking in. Thank y'all so much.
How y'all doing tonight?
So, who were some of your major influences when you first start? When did you realize that you were going to be into the music industry? How old were you when you first started being interested in even singing, rapping, or doing anything?
Oh, it go ways back. I was in elementary school when my auntie she used to be a janitor at the school, and she would ask me to get up and do Temptations in front of the class because that was my favorite group growing up. So singing always been with me. Even in Head Start, I led my class song during the practice, just but I didn't actually lead during the graduation. We sung it together. But music has always been there from church. I had the stint where I was a Jehovah's Witness in the Kingdom Hall, and everybody was telling me how good my voice was, but I never did pay any attention because at the time in high school, my mind wasn't really on singing. But the music has always been in me. I just had to find it.
True. Who are some of your influence? Teddy Diamonds, thank you so much for checking in. Who are some of your influences for the? And I know you've already named off Rod Wave and Jeter Jones, but when you were at a young age, who were you looking up to?
Michael Jackson, the one and only. That was it. It started with him. He's the reason that I actually decided to make that side of me come out in high school. Because at first, all I would do was impersonate him as far as the dancing and talent shows and school events. But yeah, it was Michael Jackson #1, hands down. Nobody's above him when it comes to influencing me with music.
I think everybody looked up to Michael Jackson. He's one of the greats.
Oh yeah.
I think everybody. So, what about the blues side? Is there any of the old school singers in the blues side that influenced you at all when you first came to
Mm-hmm.
Southern Soul?
Mainly the people I grew up on. I would say Tyrone Davis, Marvin Cease, and TK Soul, the biggest three.
Hmm.
Because I grew up listening to them a lot. I seen TK Soul in concert. I actually danced beside him in 2019, but I wasn't doing blues then. So, but yeah, them three.
So do you write all of your own songs?
Yes, I do.
And where do you get your inspiration from?
Life, things I've went through, things I'm going through, and things that other people are going through. I do my research. I look at what other people are going through in relationships and life, family, and I draw comparisons to my life, and then I just write. Whatever God put on my mind to write, I just write. I get asked a lot, like, how do you come up with some of the songs that you got, and how do you put that all together? And to be honest, I never can explain it. I don't know. I just, I really don't know. When I come in the studio and I hear a beat or something, and I just get to writing in my notepad on my phone. I don't know how I put it all together, but I say God given.
Okay. Now, the Southern Soul is full of different stories. You got the side piece, then you got the cheating, then you got the love stories, and I mean, you just got this wide variety. How many of your songs are about your actual life, and how much of it is about stuff that you've seen or heard?
Um, I would say about, well, in all my songs, I try to incorporate things that I've gone through, but lately, well, the few songs that I've released in April,
Mm-hmm.
those was everything in there wasn't about me, but some of the things in all three of those songs happened to me personally, and I felt I needed a way to tell my story without actually saying all my business in the songs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those I have three main ones that really speak to things that I went through this year in my life.
Which are they?
Okay.
Hold on now. You can't just tell me part of the story.
Okay. Well, the first one is like a three part story. The first one was called A Good Man. The
Mm-hmm.
second the second one was Dirty Bastard. And
Mm-hmm.
then the third one is called Naked and Ashamed.
Those did come up when I was doing my research on you. Those
Mm-hmm.
two there. I said, oh, this man done been through some things.
Yeah, life be life
It does. And it don't cut no corners.
at all.
Don't cut no corners at all. So what artists have you opened for? I know Terry Wright and Vic Allen came up that
Mm-hmm.
you opened up for them.
Yes, I just recently in June, I opened for LJ Eccles and OB Buchanan.
Ooh, man, those are some good ones. How did it go?
Oh, it went great. I had, people, they don't really know me like that, but as I was on stage doing my thing, I look out in the crowd, I see people moving and nodding and bobbing. I had the mayor moving and grooving, so it was a good day. And
Oh, cool.
I got to see LJ in concert for a second time. And that was my first time seeing OB live.
I had never seen OB yet. I haven't seen him yet. I'm going to see him though. LJ puts
Yeah,
on an amazing show, but
yes, he
you
does.
have an amazing voice. You have some really good music. I imagine they noticed.
I appreciate that. That's what I try to build my my music brand as my voice. Everybody,
Mhm.
you got the line dancing, and you got artists that get on stage and do extra dances and extra theatrics and stuff, but that's never really been me. That's why I say I'm not a gimmick or anything like that, because I like to sing. I want the people
Mhm.
to hear my voice. I do my little move every now and then on stage, but
You
I
still
just like
dancing?
the people to sing. Not like I used to.
Uh-oh. Hold on. The light done cut off. Go ahead. Not like you
Yeah,
used to?
I don't dance like I used to. I put on some weight.
I feel you on that one.
I used to be, when
I
I was
feel
doing Michael Jackson, I used to be stuck at 185.
yeah.
I'm I'm way past that now. So in the dancing, mm-mm. I think it was a couple years ago at a family event. my people asked me to do Michael Jackson. I said, this is the last time y'all gonna see it. After this year, I ain't doing it no more. No more.
Miss Vicky Gasson, thank you so much for checking in. Well, it happens as you get older now. You just can't do a whole lot. But
Yeah.
I remember you were nominated. You were nominated for, was it Soul Music Awards for Finally Arrived? Mar-
Mm-hmm.
That's quite an accomplishment.
I said, I didn't really make a big deal about it, but I did want to win, but I didn't make a big deal about it. But it was just an honor to be noticed in such a short time that I've been doing blues.
Hmm.
It was such an honor because I didn't think people like Lex Luger was paying attention to you know artists like me that really ain't have no motion like that. I mean, I was doing shows, but I'm not up there yet, so it was just an honor to get noticed for all the hard work that I put in.
And you do work very hard. I've been following you for a while. Veronica Strong, hello. Thank you for checking in. I've been
Hey,
following you for a while. I've been following you for a while. You do work hard. You got a great portfolio out there. You got some good music out. And
thank
there
you.
are a lot of Southern Soul artists, blues artists, whatever you want to call them out here. So to be narrowed down, you got people watching you. You got their attention.
I appreciate it. I just gotta. I want to keep their focus right here because I got a lot more left, a lot more.
So I know we got your new song. Are you working on something else right now?
I actually am. I got the new blues came out on the 7th. Another one from the album, It's Over. It's coming out on the 28th next week.
Hmm.
Then the album October 2nd, and I've already started working on 3 songs for 2027 already. I already recorded and mixed and ready.
Are you gonna put out any holiday music?
I go to battle with myself over this. I wanted to do it last year, but then I kind of talked myself out of it, and I'm kind of doing the same thing this year, talking myself out of it. But by the time Christmas comes, y'all may hear some Christmas music from
Okay.
me.
So CJ is asking where you are from.
I'm from Shelby, Mississippi, the Delta, home of the blues.
Okay, CJ, there you go. So one of your songs, I was telling you that I really did like it, and you told me you were surprised that everybody was listening to it so much. Tell me about this. I know it's not one that you sent to me, but I really do like it. Trail Ride Groove. This is a remix featuring B Dog. Tell me about it.
Um, that song is off my 2025 EP, New Era of Southern Soul Blues. That song, it was just to showcase my versatility right off the bat. Because on the
Hmm.
EP, I put 2 trail ride songs on there. So I just wanted to show my versatility that I can do dance music as well as love music and all of that. Like, I can do it all. So basically, that album was to show my versatility and let people know, like, it's a new day. It's new
Hmm.
voices in Southern Soul, and we here. And Trail Ride Groove, that is kind of special to me because personally I love it.
Hmm.
I love the way I don't know. It's just the way I put that song together. I love it, and I didn't think people would just gravitate to that like that because I feel like Trail Ride Slide is better than that. But lately, people have been telling me that they listening to Trail Ride Groove.
Hmm.
And B Dog, that's my guy. He from right down the road, Shaw, Mississippi. I was looking for I wanted a big artist on there, like
Hmm.
a big trail ride artist, but I changed my mind and I said I want to work with people who on my level who got that grind, who ain't really known yet but trying to get out there. And so he hit me up and was like, I hop on it. I sent it to him. About 2-3 days later, he sent it back. And the finished product, I loved it. I released it.
Do you mind if I play it for everybody?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. So everybody, this is Trail Ride Groove. It's a remix. It's got B Dog with it. Southern Soul Damo. Y'all check this out.
It's your boy,
I love this
Southern
one.
Soul Damo. And I'm with another one. Come on, come on. I know y'all feeling it. Let's go to the trail ride. Come on. I feel it in the air. Them four-wheelers in sight. On that Mississippi Mudville, we gon' ride all night. Side by side, gas up. Family and friends gather around. Feel the rhythm of the beat. Hear that soulful sound. Barbecue smoking. Breathe and slow. Fellas got them boots on. Ladies got them bands on. Go. Hear the good times drumming. I'm singing in harmony. Everybody's stomping. We all just wild and free. Let the music take you. Let the nighttime unfold. The time of the trail ride groove. Together, let's all I know. Come on the trail ride under the southern sky. Eating good and dancing, just letting the good times fly. Feel the blues on your soul. Let your spirit move. Get on down on this Mississippi night to this trail ride groove. So many now, they get money just like me, just like me. Won't you meet me at the trail ride? This river don't ATV. Some of that good old moonshine, to feel the blues, so I soul, feel it on my soul. Fire up them prayers and let the good times roll. We got line dancing, yes, we stamping for sure. We got the moves on the rail, got the bandits for sure. Yeah, they see those they drop in and drop to joy. Said joy, ain't gonna get a taste of peace. Right by. Let your spirit move, let it move on this Mississippi night. On to the trail ride groove.
Man, that bad boy is smooth. That reminds me of Nate Dogg and Warren G. It's just smooth, but still the trail ride too. Yeah, it's kind of got the R&B and a little bit of the hip hop, and then the Southern Soul going on. Man,
And
you
that was
got the combination right on that one.
that was my plan for that album. I mean, for that EP specifically, my plan was to show that there's a way that you can incorporate all of you if you're an artist. There's a way that you can do it, and this is what I want to showcase.
Well, you got it figured out because that was just a great combination of all of it. Charles Allen, it says salute Jennifer Henderson and Damo's Southern Soul Damo and everyone watching from Allen, Maine, the Soul Doctor. Okay.
Cuzzo, that's my guy. We got a song coming too. We just got out the studio a few days ago.
Y'all are cousins?
Yep, I'm married to his cousin.
Okay. All right. He's very talented as well.
Yes, that's my guy. That's my guy.
So, who else are you working on collabs with?
I got one with Troy Henry coming out that we just got done working on, and I got Queen Nene on my album that's coming out in October. Then, like I said, I just got finished working on one with Alamine. I'm trying to get with Trey the Joker and the Country Couple because I like what they do, and we talked a couple days ago, so we're gonna try to get something going.
Man, that's gonna be an amazing album with all them on there. Because that's a great.
They're not gonna be on the album. I'm working on something with them for afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Now the song that me and Alamine doing, I wanted that on the album, but at the time I was looking for a female with a strong voice, and I was gonna put it on the album. But things changed, and so. But I do have one feature on there with Queen Nene.
And she's an amazing artist as well. I got her coming up on the podcast. She's very strong voice.
Oh yes.
Yes, she's great.
I believe they gonna love the song we did together. Just a little preview,
Oh,
a little hint. It's a juke joint vibe song, like back in the day. Let's
oh,
get
nice.
down. Everybody get on the floor and groove.
Nice. That's gonna be good. I look
Oh,
forward to hearing that one.
oh,
I look
yeah.
forward to hearing it. So where can people find you on social medias? I've got it running at the bottom, but I still want you to tell them.
Yeah, I can find me on Facebook at my real name, Damian Strong, or my artist page, Southern Soul Damo. I'm also on TikTok, Instagram at Southern Soul Damo. I'm on Twitter, um, SS underscore Damo. Um, YouTube, I'm on Snapchat. Southern Soul Damo on everything, basically.
Okay. Lady D checking in. Thank you so much.
Hey, Lady D. I've been on the show with her, too. She's an amazing singer.
Yes, she is. She is. I mean, Southern Soul is just full of talent.
Yes.
It really is. So, what has been the hardest thing for you transitioning over into blues from the rap and R&B? What's been the hardest thing to transition?
Um, Balancing family life and career life.
Mm,
Because when I was rapping, I didn't have the family. But when I started blues, I got the family, and then the career started going in a trajectory that I liked. So it was tough, especially the first year of marriage. It was tough trying to balance everything, but I'm still working at it. My wife, she's very patient and understanding when it comes to what I do as far as the music. But everything's going smooth. Not as smooth as I would like to, but it's going smooth. And I'm still able to do things musically, have a little motion, even though I'm struggling in certain places. I'm still able to get my music done, get it recorded, get it out. So it's been a blessing, a real
mm-hmm.
blessing to go through the things that I've gone through because it has grown me as a man, it's grown me as a husband, and it's also grown me as an artist because with life, and I have no choice but to get better at what I do because new ideas are going to come every single day.
Very true. Very true. Life be life.
Yes, it does.
It just be life. You just gotta pray about it and do the best you can.
And speaking of praying, last Sunday I made a decision to give my life to God. And so in this Sunday, I will be getting baptized. I just feel like with what I'm trying to accomplish in life, with the music and with my family, I just feel like God is the only place I had left to turn to.
Hmm. Well, sometimes he'll put you in a position where that's the only place you have to go to get your
Amen.
attention.
Yeah. And I felt it.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you getting baptized. Miss Princess Singleton, hey, beautiful. Thank you so much for checking in. Yeah, that's really good. So, what are your goals now?
More paid shows, more of those. That's one. But my main goal is just to be able to continue doing what I'm doing, continue to reach people and give them motivation and inspiration through the words that I write. You know, somewhere somebody can relate to things that I write about and things that I sing about. So I just want to be able to
Mm-hmm.
keep doing it for as long as I can. That's the biggest goal.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Now,
Also, short term, I'm trying to work on starting my own business, get my LLC, something that can branch with my music, my merchandise, and possibly a barbecue sauce line.
barbecue sauce. So, you like to cook?
Love it. That's my second. If music wasn't it, I'd be a chef right now.
Your own barbecue sauce.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
You been working on your recipe for it?
Yep. Everything. That's why I've been kind of stumped lately because I've been trying to get things done as far as learning about LLCs, learning the business part, learning everything I got to do for the barbecue sauce, like recipes, labels, and all that type of stuff. So we're trying to build something for after the music for when I'm done singing.
I don't think you ever be done singing.
where, you know, I won't be done, but maybe I'm trying to build something to where when I'm gone, my family can have more than just the music to depend on.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. LLC is very important. Even in the music industry, it's important because your name is your brand right now. You know, that's your LLC, is your name
Mm-hmm.
because you're putting it out there and you're trying to build up your name or your brand, however you want to look at it. So the business aspect of it is very important.
Yes, it is, and I think a lot of artists don't understand it because I know I didn't understand it at first. Like I last year was the beginning of me trying to become more invested in the business side. And I, like I said, I've been doing this since 2016, and I'm just now finding out that this business is more business than music. Music is on a small percent,
Hmm.
and I think more artists should know that.
Hmm. Performing is the smallest percentage of being in the music industry. You got to
Mm-hmm.
have all your T's crossed and your I's dotted on all the business aspect of it.
Amen. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to work on it a little more.
Hmm. It so you saying you had to learn a lot since you've been over here. So what advice would you give somebody new that's coming into it, given your experience and what you've been through? What would you tell somebody that's trying to get into the Southern Soul circuit?
Be yourself. Don't follow trends and don't try to fit in with a certain group. And you know, those groups they gonna do them, they gonna be them. But at the end of the day, God gave you your gift. It's on you to get that gift out to the people. And
Hmm.
the only way I feel like you can get that gift out is being true and authentic to yourself. Don't become a gimmick. That's for all artists. Don't become a gimmick. Be yourself. Come find your own lane. You may like what somebody else got going, but you got to find your own lane because you're not gonna be able to connect with those people like you think you are.
Hmm.
So you got to be you and stick to what you know.
And that's very true. Very, very true. So tell me about New Blues. How did that come about?
I'm gonna give a major shout out to Johnny Crone because he was on a interview and I was on there with him listening and he described his music as new blues. And as we sitting there talking, I'm listening and I'm like, new blues. You know, all of us like me, Keon, Queen Nene, all of us is a new blues because the kind of music that we doing, the people ain't never heard it. And
Very true.
some people don't know about us and don't know how versatile we are. So my
Hmm.
goal was to create a song that can shout out some of us and put eyes on the majority of us while also paying homage to the people that came before us so we can be able to do what we do. And that's
Hmm.
why if you heard the song I mentioned Keon, Johnny
Hmm.
Croon, Miss Key, like we got a whole bunch of new, fresh, talented people in Southern Soul, and I just think the people need to know it. And I think that song was the only way that I probably could get that message across right now.
Okay. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and give it a listen. The name of this is New Blues by Southern Soul Damo.
I was raised in Shelby, Mississippi, not too far from Cleveland. Every Saturday as a child, I heard my people playing the old school blues. New blues. Mm-hmm. Johnny Crone, Miss Key, Keon the gentleman with the new blues, baby. Come on. There's a movement going on. Some loose angles with the song. We be traveling down these roads just to put you in a zone. Have you jamming in your home? It's still called Southern Soul. That's mixed with a twist of new school blues, so they won't let us in the door. But little do they know these new fans, they living on these new blues. New blues, that's the way. New blues, it's a brand new day. New blues, we ain't going nowhere. New blues. You know, I heard Cruz say something like, what did he say? Baby, what's wrong with you? What did he say? Then he said, was it Jody? Not Jody. Walking round my house, round your name is Keith. Let your wallet be your thing, got your pants. Ain't no romance, no if it ain't no finance. New blues. I heard Keon say, I made a promise that I know I couldn't keep, but baby you cheated and placed the blame on me. New blues, that's the way. New blues, it's a brand new day. New blues, we ain't going nowhere. New blues, y'all, we here to stay. New blues. It's that new blues.
Man, that is so smooth. That is so smooth. CJ, you're absolutely right. I forgot. Ike Blocker, DJ Ike Blocker is from Shelby, Mississippi.
Oh,
Miss Veronica said that man be singing. Yes, ma'am, he does.
Look, that's my mom. She gonna say that. That's my mama.
But you tell the truth, though.
Yeah, she is. I don't mean to brag, but she is.
You tell the truth. You got. Hey, we gotta take up for them children, them babies, man. No matter how old you get, you're still the babies. So let me ask you this: who have you met in Southern Soul that really surprised you in a good way? Was there something about them that surprised you when you met them?
I was when I met Vic Allen and Terry Wright, because I had met Vic Allen before in 2019 when I seen TK Soul live. I took pictures with Vic and everything, and he was real down to earth. But it was different when I opened for him and Terry, because I didn't think that he would remember me taking a picture with him in 2019. But when he walked up to me, we shook hands, he let me know that he remembered that moment, and that shocked me because Vic is here, and I'm just here right now. And so for him to remember that moment, that was shocking. And Terry Wright, real down to earth. Like I always thought meeting famous people that they would be snobs and snooty and sedity and all that, but man, those two, they were real down to earth.
You know what? That's what I love about Southern Soul. All the artists that I've spoken with, and there's been so many of them, I just love them all. They're all down to earth. They're all, just open people. And, they tell you their stories, and it's just a blessing. To me, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It really is, including yourself. Including yourself. Now, see, you must have made a bigger impression than what you thought you would. He remembered you from years earlier, so you made a good impression.
And I wasn't even doing music then. I was just at the show, and he came off stage, and I happened to get a picture with him.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to say that time in my life when I went to that blues show and I wasn't doing blues, I like to say that God was putting me on the path to where I am now. I just had to navigate and find my way to it.
Mm-hmm. It was already in the works.
Mm-hmm.
You just didn't even know it yet.
Didn't even know
it. So when's your next show?
October 10th, and not yes, October 10th in Augusta, Georgia.
Okay. So where's it gonna be? What venue?
Icons Sports Bar and Grill. This is for DJ Kenny. It's his fourth anniversary of his radio show, and he got it's a whole lot of us. I know I'm there, Johnny Croon there, Devin Niece is there, Uncle T hosting. It's a lot of us gonna be there, man. I'm ready to go because for one I've never been to Augusta. I've been to Georgia, Atlanta, but I haven't been to Augusta, and I'm just ready to meet some new artists and network.
Networking is very important, and you never know. You might get with somebody you can do another collab with while you're there.
Okay, I'm still trying to work on getting one with Johnny. You see, I caught him at a bad time. Right, we both working on our album, so the timelines just wasn't matching up. But we still gonna try to get there with Croon.
That'll be good. Y'all would make a great collab together because you both sound very nice. Johnny Croon's a great artist as well.
Oh yes, as far as artists like that that's not major and not signed, I look up to Croon because I don't. It was just it's the way that he works that crowd. It's amazing to me. Like every time he come out, I gotta sit there and watch because the way he engaged with the crowd and that man, he just put on the show when he performed. And he like Croon like me. Croon want to sing and let the people hear that voice. All that dancing is cool, but Croon want to get that voice out, and that's what I like about him.
But you know what? I don't feel like all the dancing. Don't get me wrong, dancing is nice, and if you can do it, absolutely get down and do it. But I don't feel like it's necessary. When you're talented, you got a wonderful voice, and you have a stage presence. Oh, it ain't necessary. Just do your little two-step.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do.
Get out there and interact, and they're still gonna love you just the same.
Okay.
Definitely gonna love you still just the same. So this next song is not even out yet, is it? The name of it is Over.
Nope, it'll be out next Friday on the 28th.
So tell me about this one.
We.
Uh-oh.
I was a little mad on there because of some of the things I was going through. You know, being married is not always easy, and I knew that going in. And you're gonna have ups and downs, especially in the first year because it's all new. So I wouldn't say that song was to my wife, but at the time we was going through what we was going through, I was so angry almost every day, so angry and down that this song is what came when I heard that beat. This song is what came, and I can't wait for people to hear it because I think it's gonna show a new side of me that to show that I can reach back in time to grab from the older generation and incorporate what I'm going through, So this song is one of the special ones on the album.
Okay. So this is It's Over by Southern Soul Damo. Let's check it out. Oh, I like that sound already.
Sometimes I got 'em all. Girl, I know. You see me crying. Oh, yeah, crying. Oh, and I know. You know you got me hurting. Oh, deep in my soul. You miss me dead and creeping. Oh, but you didn't think I know what goes around. Oh, when you got me back around. Girl, it's over. Girl, it's over. it's over. Girl, it's over. You didn't treat me right, and you bounced me like a ball. So girl, it's over. Ooh, it's over. Gave you my love, and I gave you my soul, but it wasn't enough, girl, to say you wanted more. But I ain't got nothing more to give to you. You're in the ground, my love is cold. Now I wanna get away from you. I can't take it no more. It's heavy on my brain. My mama told me, son, don't stress about pain. You know God is able. He'll stop all of your rain. That's what my mama told me. Girl, this thing is over. It's over. And I ain't coming back. I done told your mama. And I done packed your bag. Ain't no point in crying to me. 'Cause I gave you a chance. I said, baby, please don't cheat what you did. So it's over.
Ooh-wee. This man said I done told your mama and packed your bag. That's serious right there. When you get the mama involved, that's serious. Oh Lord, I love the music on it. I love the music. I love the beat. Very powerful, very emotional song.
Yeah, that was a little tough, little rough patch when I wrote it.
I think that's gonna be very relatable to a lot of people.
Yeah, then I think that's why I released that one as a single, because I think it's very relatable. People are going through that right now as we speak.
Mm-hmm. Very nice song. Very nice. So also I have Southern Soul Damo's booking information going across the bottom of the screen. If you want to book him, the telephone number is 662-410-8594 or 662-402-7590, or you can email southernsouldamo@gmail.com. Also have his social media information down there as well. IG Southern Soul Damo, Facebook Damian Strong, Southern Soul Damo. So we got it all down there for y'all to go follow him. Where can they find your music?
I'm on all platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Music, Tidal, Deezer, Amazon, all of it. All of it at Southern Soul Damo.
Okay. So now you know where to go find him at. Download his music. So what is there any misconceptions about Southern Soul Damo that you feel you need to straighten out with anybody?
I would say my social media, because I think about I think that some people think that I'm not as serious of an artist as I am because of my main page isn't music every day, content every day, all day, every day, all day. But I just want people to understand that I'm not a major artist yet. Like, I'm doing everything by myself. I'm running my social media by myself. I'm recording myself, mixing and mastering myself. I'm my team, basically. And I think people don't understand just how much a true independent artist has to do. Because true independent artists don't have a team. Somebody like me that don't have a team. Like some things are gonna not get done or missed, or we're gonna have to go back and redo something or do this. But yeah, I just want people to know that don't go off what you see on social media. I'm a serious artist, and I take my career very serious.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, all I think is music, along with my family. But music is on my mind all day. Beats, recording, getting to shows, all of that. I'm serious about what I do. Because if I wasn't serious, I wouldn't have been doing this since 2016.
Very true. Well, that and the thing is, you're still human. Even though you're an artist, you still have, a life.
Right,
You talked earlier about having a work life balance, and you got to have that.
right.
And when you posting things that's personal or other things, because you gotta, it's just giving insight as to who you are. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're an artist, but you're also a human. You're also a man. You're a husband. You're a new stepdad, and you're a son. You got many roles that you play. So they absolutely need to realize that.
Right.
Hmm. I think
But
it's a great.
I think as I grow in my career, people will start understanding more. Not just about me, but about independent artists in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know I'm not the only independent artist that's doing it all by themselves and that's got a family and
Oh,
trying to
absolutely not.
balance.
Mm-hmm.
Like we all going through it, and I think fans really need to understand just how much we go through as independent artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like we
Because
really love what we do.
mm-hmm. Yeah, but everything that you do is expensive, and you're trying to do it all yourself.
Amen.
So, I mean, yes, it doesn't cost you anything to write your song, but you have to record it, you have to get it mixed, you have to get it mastered, you have to get it promoted. It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. And then if when you're going to shows within the first year, you end up doing a lot of promos because you got to get your name out there. If
Mm-hmm.
people don't know who you are, it's going to be hard to ask for a certain amount to be on the show. So you
Right.
have to, I mean, it's all about promoting yourself. And that takes a lot of time and effort.
And that's what I had to. I wouldn't say that I had to make my wife understand it, but I did have to explain that to her that, baby, I'm just now starting to do shows. People don't really know me like that. If I'm asking for the price, say 500, nobody's gonna want to pay me that because they don't know me, they don't know my music yet. So all last year and summer 2024, I was just promoing, going here, going there, promoing,
Mhm,
no pay. And sometimes I don't think my family kind of like that. They
mhm,
maybe understood it, but they didn't like it. But at the same time,
mhm,
I understand and I know what I had to do to get my name out there.
mhm,
Now I'm at a place. People know me. People
mhm,
starting to DM me and stuff like that. Now I can start asking for a price.
mhm.
And I think some people got to understand that. Like we just can't start off asking for a price. We got to get our music out there. We got to get ourselves out there.
And then that's still the case. Even you can be in the circuit for years, but it's also going to be the same if you go to a different region that you haven't performed in before.
Hmm.
You know.
There's a lot that go with this that I don't think the fans really understand.
Hmm.
Like they hear the music, they see the videos, and think that's it. That is not it. That is not it.
It would be nice if it was that simple, though.
Okay, real nice.
So if I bring you back in, let's say, 4 months, if I bring you back on a show in 4 months, what will we be celebrating for you? What
Well,
would,
for
huh?
one, the release of my debut album. This will be my first album that I've ever put out. I mean, I worked on the album when I was in rap, but I never put it out. So this will actually be my first time. So bringing me back then, that's the main thing we'll be celebrating. I think a close second would be me starting to build my business.
Hmm.
because I'm already in the process of got a few things going right now. But I believe in 4 months I'll be a little ahead of where I am right now.
Now, you did start your own clothing line as well, right? Did you start a clothing line,
Mm-hmm.
or was it just your promotional your promotional
It's
merch?
mine. The logo is mine. You know, I just got a Shopify wasn't steady like the what I needed it to be. So right now I'm just trying to find, the right distributor, print on demand, so I can start back with the shirt because people were wanting them. I know you had put you in the order for one, but it didn't go through. But we're trying to get that back. Get that back.
You know, I'd have been rocking that shirt on here. Well, I'll be glad when you get it back. When you do, put me down for one. I want one.
I got you.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, do you have a website?
I don't.
You don't. So once you
Mm-mm.
get everything up and going, are you gonna build your own website for people to go to?
Yes, ma'am. That's part of the vision as well.
Okay. So what else do you want people to know about you before we close out?
Mm.
Is there anything we haven't covered that you want them to know?
Mm. I think people should know I'm easygoing as an artist because I know sometimes it's like people be afraid to say things or critique or anything, but I'm not that kind of person. I take criticism just like I take the positive stuff. It, there's always something that we all need to work on, and I just want people to know that I'm a willing individual. I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to incorporate new stuff, and I'm willing to go back and redo things that probably didn't go right the first time. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm a pretty easygoing person. I'm willing to listen, learn, and do that.
Now you brought that up a couple of times. Do you find yourself critiquing your own work and wanting to go back and change it often?
I do.
You do?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Like, cause sometimes I listen to my music. Some days I'll be like, "Ooh, I'm a bad man with that pen," but then other days I'll be like, "Ooh, maybe I need to go back and redo that or redo this." But it's just I think as artists we are our own biggest critic. We are our own biggest critic.
I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you because I've noticed I could be loving a song and those like, oh, I need to go back and change. What are you changing? It's great, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Southern Soul Damo, I want to thank you so much for coming on. I have absolutely enjoyed speaking with you. Once again, his booking information is going across the bottom. Tell him one more time where to find you, Southern Soul Damo.
Y'all can find me on Facebook at Damian Strong or Southern Soul Damo, Instagram Southern Soul Damo, TikTok Southern Soul Damo. You can go on my YouTube Southern Soul Damo, everywhere Southern Soul Damo.
And you're on all the major platforms to
Yes,
stream your
I
music.
am. All the major streaming platforms: YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Amazon, all that.
The new blues is out now, and then it's over comes out next week.
Hmm.
Is
And
that
those
right?
two, yes, ma'am. Those two are two songs off my debut album coming out October 2nd.
October 2nd. I'm gonna be looking forward to it. I'll be
Okay.
looking forward to it.
And I think one more thing, New Blues.
Hmm.
That song is the theme of the album, and I did it that way for a reason because all the beats on the album are traditional blues beats, but with a modern feel and a new twist of my own. And that's why I named the album New Blues to show that I can go back in time and grab from the ancestors and whatnot and still put my thing on it, and I bet y'all like it.
And I think that's the right recipe for success. Taking what was and adding something to what is.
Hmm.
I think it works really well for you.
Yes, and I can't wait for people to hear it. Really believe people gonna like, if not every song on the album, I'm guessing people gonna love about 5 of them.
Mhm. And one thing I want to mention too. So you've said a couple times that a lot of people don't know you yet, and you've said that a couple of times. Now the operative word in that is yet,
Hmm.
because you've been on a rise. I've been watching you for a while, and I can see your popularity growing. Your music style it's got a little bit of evolution to it. As like you said, you're your own critic. So I want to tell you, just keep doing what you're doing because you're doing great. You're doing a great job. Your music is great. I think you're one of the best artists out here so far. You are up and coming, but guess what? You ain't gonna be up and coming for long. Everybody's gonna know who Southern Soul Damo is.
Yes, ma'am. And
Yes,
I appreciate that. It's words like that that really keep me going on days where I feel like I want to give up. But it's people like you that's positive and that believe just as much as me that keep me going.
oh no, giving up ain't in the vocabulary. You're too talented for that.
I get told that a lot, and I try to keep that in my mind every day.
Absolutely. But I do want to thank you for coming on and speaking with me. I have been looking forward to speaking with you and talking about your music. If you want to come back when you do your date when your album debuts, I'll be more than happy to bring you back and we'll listen to it.
Okay, yeah, I had a good time tonight, and thank you for having me.
I appreciate you. A- And anytime you want to come back, just let me know. We'll go ahead and get it set up.
Gotcha, we'll do.
All right. Thank you. You have a good evening.
All right, you too.
Mhm. That was Southern Soul Damo. Man, he's got some great, great music. So now I am going to pull something from my inbox. So I have people, if you don't know, I started my own radio station and it's on Live 365, and the name of it is Jenni-D Lounge. Anybody that comes on the podcast, I am automatically putting their music in rotation. So if you like Southern Soul Damo song, not only can you find him on all streaming medias, you can also find him over here on Jenni-D Lounge. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull one from my inbox that I got, and this one is by T. Bryant, and the name of it is Cruising with the Top Down. Y'all check him out.
Listen, I met this pretty lady just the other day. She had a head full of pretty hair and a smile on her face. I said, "Excuse me, miss, do you mind if I talk to you? I got a couple of questions that I'd like to ask you. First, do you have a man? And I'm hoping you say no. If the answer's what I think it is, we can surely go. Let's cruise with the top down, playing the old school jams with the top down. We'll be waving at your friends and some of mine too. They'll be staring at the both of us, saying, look at those two. Now it might sound crazy, but it feels just right. Asking this pretty girl if she wanna cruise the rest of the night. Now if you say no, I totally understand. But I'll do whatever it takes just to be your man. If it takes all day, or even the rest of the night, I'll cruise long enough to ask you to be my wife. Let's cruise with the top down, playing those old school jams with the top down. We'll be waving at your friends and some of mine too. They'll be staring at the both of us, saying, look at those two. It's sad to admit this cruise must come to an end. But maybe after this, we can be real good friends. I'm looking forward to us doing this again. Just watching that beautiful hair blow in the wind. If it takes all day, weaving the rest of the night, I'll cruise long enough to ask you to be my wife. Let's cruise, yeah. Let's cruising the night away. Let's cruise. Come on and go with me. With the top down, playing those old school jams. With the top down, we'll be waving at your friends and some of mine too. They'll be staring at the both of us, saying, "Look at those two." Let's cruise with the top down, playing those old school jams with the top down. We'll be waving at your friends and some of mine too. They'll be staring at the both of us, saying, "Look at those two."
Very nice. That was Cruising with the Top Down by T. Bryant. So we have been streaming live. So not only we're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, we have also been streaming live on Jenni-D's Lounge, which is my new radio station. This is what it looks like. It's on 365 Live. It's home of the Chopping It Up music rewind. So anybody that's been on the podcast, their music is in rotation over there. And I also want to invite y'all back tomorrow. We're going to have Rev Nice on here tomorrow on Chopping It Up at 7 p.m. Central. He is number 6 on the Billboard Urban Influence charts right now with his song, Shake That Body Right. It's going to be great to have him here tomorrow. I want to thank all of you that tuned in. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow. Have a great night.